Like कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि you called someone and is like कि रख phone रख have you ever feel these things? Like have you ever experienced these things? Hello. So welcome back on my YouTube channel. This is Pratik, and while making so many content in Hindi, I was getting bored just talking about me and myself. So today I have decided that on every Tuesday we are going to have one video. In this video we are going to talk about SaaS. That's why I named this episode SaaS Talk. And today our first guest is Kirti Sarma. Woo! Welcome Kirti.
Hi, hello everyone. So before Pratik, start bombarding his questions on me, I would like to thank you, Pratik, for inviting me today. And I'm really happy that you consider me for this. And because like Pratik, I am also very passionate about SaaS. So I am getting this platform to talk about SaaS. So thank you so much, for having me on your very first episode.
Thank you so much. So I have very good heart. So I have a very big heart.
I know.
Yeah. So before starting, I just wanted to know why SaaS.
Okay, so when I started, I didn't know about anything about SaaS. It was accidentally I landed in a SaaS sales job, but now I am really loving it, and every day I want to explore about a new SaaS products, and trust me, every day you can learn about a new SaaS products because there are many. India is full of innovative entrepreneurs, and each day I discover a new SaaS product.
Okay, so how was your journey so far? So what you have studied, where your schooling was, what was your MBA, specialization, and how you landed in SaaS?
I am MBA in finance and marketing. Yeah, you heard it right, in finance. So, I am a commerce student. My plus 2 was in commerce. I am a bachelor in commerce. Then, I studied finance. So, इस सब से आपको समझ आ रहा होगा, I was very passionate about commerce and finance. Now, I know अभी ये सवाल आ रहा होगा दिमाग में कि then why IT sales, why SaaS sales?
Right.
So, while I was studying finance, I have learned everything about it. I have gained the bookish knowledge. I've got everything. But, when it comes to, doing a job,
right.
Whatever you have learned now, it was the time to apply that, practically. So, जो kind of work culture मुझे चाहिए था, वो मुझे लगा मुझे finance department में नहीं मिलेगा.
True.
Or, that is why I got some campus placement, and, and I am a, 2020 pass out. So 2020 पास आउट से आप समझ सकते हो कि कितना टफ सिचुएशन था उसमें.
Right.
कोविड तभी आ गया था और हम सबको कैंपस प्लेसमेंट मिल गया था, सबके हाथ में ऑफर लेटर्स थे, बट ज्वाइनिंग किसी की नहीं आ रही थी. तो वो कितना डिप्रेसिंग माहौल था वो मेरे को याद है. बट सो when the company, it is my first job only where I'm currently working. So it was accident. I was just exploring the Naukri and the all the platforms जहाँ से आप जॉब सर्च कर सकते हो. So I accidentally applied in the company where I'm currently working. I will not mention the name. So I applied there and I got a call back, and it was my first interview of my life, and I got selected.
That's nice. So very important thing which I have noticed, like being from accounts background, even I am from accounts background, right? And it's very tough that thinking getting a SaaS job or getting in an IT sales job, right? So while you are preparing your studies, you never know where you're going to land. But when you get an opportunity, especially if you are in that situation like COVID situation and pandemic situation, you must grab that as opportunity and you have to work on that, right? So similar something happened with me, when I was in 2020-21, right? So I came to Delhi, and then I had to leave that job because I was getting the pay cut and everything, but somehow I landed in your company, right? And we met there at that.
This is the reason I can relate with Pratik so much, because we do have the same story. We have to have the same educational background and same story. That is why I can relate with him so much, and he's not only my colleague, but he has become my best friend.
Yeah, that's true. So everyone who's wanted to come on my video, you have to become my best friend so you can get the chance. Okay, so why Kirti is the first guest on my show? The first thing which I would like to mention, that whatever knowledge she have gained in these 2 years is very, very impressive, right? Somewhere she knows equally my knowledge. She's having that kind of vision that she can do those things. So which is coming to next question. what do you think? What is the SaaS vision in India? Like, what where anybody can go in SaaS, like by working SaaS sales or getting started in any SaaS company.
It is the digital India era,
Right.
right? Everything needs to be optimized, to be efficient, to be and everyone wants to save time, money, efforts,
Right.
right? So for that you need to automate your operations.
True.
So in every company is using on an average more than 20-30 SaaS products.
True.
Because it is required for every department, be
Right.
it your HR, be it your finance, be it your operations. You need 2, 3, 4 SaaS products. So
Right.
that is why you will be having ample of opportunities.
Right.
You can if you want to create something new, you will be having ample of opportunities, because there are problem statements in every department.
Right.
Right? And if you are looking for a job, you are having ample of opportunities, because there are many SaaS companies.
True.
Who are solving one or the other problem.
Right, right. So even if you are a startup company, like, and you are a SaaS product, you have to use multiple SaaS different products, like whether it's in HR, whether it's in sales, whether it's the finance, everywhere is SaaS, right? So that's come to our next question, which is very much important. What do you think? What is the pay scale in SaaS sales? As a being like young guy, and as a being a just recently started in a SaaS job, what do you think? Like, what is the pay scale, and how anybody can achieve highest number in SaaS sales?
अभी SaaS sales में से अभी मैं सिर्फ SaaS हटा भी दूँ, और and if we talk only about sales, so sales I feel is one of the highest paying jobs. Not only in India but in world, right? So because in sales you just do not get your fixed remuneration, but along with you get the incentive.
Right.
So now here comes here comes the real answer. So your pay doesn't depend only on the fixed amount. It depends on the the
Variable
amount
part,
of
yeah.
efforts, right? So the more efforts you will put, the more you will earn.
Right, true, true. So, like when you are working as sales, right, there's one line which is very much important. Anybody who is working in sales is working for money, to be very honest, and that is true. So there are so many youngsters who just wanted to know what will be the pay scale, how much they will get in sales, even they are freshers. So she was fresher 2 years back. Now she is very much experienced, and trust me, she is getting lots of offers every day. You are getting call from HR, I guess. Every day she is getting call from HR, and not only from India. She is getting call from out of India only, right? And so, like, one more thing, like, do you think MBA is very much important to work in a SaaS sales?
See, pursuing MBA was my personal choice.
Right.
It was not that it was though I if I talk about general hiring process, so MBA can be you can say as a qualifier to get into the company, right? Because it is the in every company, even for the basic starting level, it is the minimum required qualification. So for that you can definitely think of pursuing MBA, right? But if you are having I have said it, I've given a general statement. But if you have the required skills, required knowledge, even then you can get the job. So it is not mandatory to to do the MBA only to get the job.
That's very much about it. So, like, I started my career and I was not MBA that time. I pursued my MBA after getting a job, and that's something you can take a reference of. So, like, can you a bit explain what kind of job you are doing? What is your exact role? What is your KRA? And what you bring on table as a being a SaaS sales?
Okay, so currently I'm responsible for the enterprise sales. I am the company where I'm working. It is a company which is working to automate the logistic operations. As I mentioned, there is automation required everywhere. So we are automating the logistic and supply chain operations, and I deal with the enterprise clients. So because I am the kind of person who loves to interact with people, and that is why I am here today.
Okay.
So I just love interacting with people, and I have got the required skills. So I'm my role is basically to interact with people only, to understand their pain points and to provide them the right solution. So this is what I'm doing.
So that means C is into SDR, right? There's a one more video which I have made on TMS. If you wanted to take reference, you can just click on I button and you can see that what is TMS. and what exactly it is delivering to the clients and what they are changing in entire logistic industry. Okay, so Kirti, now the final thing which I literally wanted to know from you, right? As a being a girl in SaaS sales, do you think it's pretty difficult for girls to being in a sales or SaaS sales?
No, in fact, I personally feel it is quite easy.
Okay, so anybody who is there, and if you are thinking that लड़कों के लिए सिर्फ sales होता है, तो it's kind of myth now, right?
No.
Any personal experience would you like to share by which you feel like you are more, blessed being girl and being in SaaS sales?
So, not because I feel blessed that I am a girl. I feel so blessed because at many points you get the benefit of being a girl. बट अभी तक का मैं अगर अपना एक्सपीरियंस है वो स्पेशली अभी जो यंगस्टर्स जो अभी कॉलेज पास आउट होने वाले हैं वो लोग जो हमारा वीडियो देख रहे हैं उनके लिए मैं एक मैसेज जरूर देना चाहूँगी. क्या होता है जब हम लोग कॉलेज में होते हैं हम लोग जब कॉलेज चूज भी करना चाहते हैं ना तो वी सी देयर प्लेसमेंट रिकॉर्ड्स राइट कि भाई हाईएस्ट पैकेज कितने का गया उस चीज़ पर मत जाना. ठीक है, मैं ये नहीं कह रही हूँ मेरे कॉलेज ने मुझे अच्छा प्लेसमेंट नहीं दिलवाया था बट मैं सेल्फ डिपेंडेंट रही. ठीक है, और हमेशा हर स्टूडेंट को सेल्फ डिपेंडेंट ही रहना चाहिए. सो जस्ट डोंट गो ऑन देयर प्लेसमेंट रिकॉर्ड्स, जस्ट सी उस कॉलेज का फैकल्टी देखना ही है तो फैकल्टी देखो उसका वो देखो उसमें क्लासेस कैसी होती कितनी होती बिकॉज यू आर गोइंग टू कॉलेज टू लर्न. ठीक है, वहाँ पे आप कोई एक्सचेंज ऑफर के लिए नहीं जा रहे हो कि मैं इतनी फीस दे रहा हूँ मुझे इतने का पैकेज मिल जाए. यू कैन नॉट सर्वाइव इन कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड इफ यू डू नॉट हैव द रिक्वायर्ड स्किल्स एंड नॉलेज.
True, right? Very much true.
So, तो उससे मैं ये कहना चाह रही हूँ कि I want to say like if you are going on the placement records then do not choose that college, right? You have to struggle yourself and बस एक बार घुस जाओ यार, एक बार घुस जाओ, एक बार एंट्री ले लो. ये मत सोचो एंट्री लेते टाइम ये मत सोचो कि यार पे कितना है ये तो बहुत कम है. आई स्टार्टेड ऑन अ वेरी लो अमाउंट एंड few friends of mine जो पैशनेट थे अबाउट कि उनको एक स्पेसिफिक रोल चाहिए उन लोगों ने भी ऐसे करा बट नाउ दे आर डूइंग रियली गुड, दे आर फ्लाइंग हाई. सो एक बार एंट्री ले लो, एक बार सीख लो. मेरे को लगता है मिनिमम 1.5-2 साल का एक्सपीरियंस लगता है. सो एक बार वो हो जाए उसके बाद यू कैन एंड एवरी एक्सपीरियंस मैटर्स, एवरी एक्सपीरियंस काउंट्स, राइट? सो आपकी हर लर्निंग आपके काम में आएगी. I am very much satisfied with whatever I did in past 1.5 year. I am very much satisfied with everything, whatever I have learned because now everything is helping me out to reach to a new level.
True. So I just wanted to quote one line from Rocket Singh कि risks तो Spider-Man को भी लेना पड़ता है, हम तो salesman है, right? So that is very much important. Like you have to take risks. Without that, you are not going to achieve whatever you wanted to achieve, right? I would literally like to know how you learn SaaS and where you learn SaaS, right? So like as we know, we have to keep updated ourselves, right? I have so many things. I read lots of blog, I watch videos, right? I read books, but how you like to learn SaaS?
See, you will be surprised to know I learn SaaS even from even if I'm applying for some job and I'm getting a call from HR, even I'll share my today's experience only. I got a call from some HR. So, I asked her to explain the product of their company and I really liked that product. Even, now if I'm looking to switch job, if I'm searching job, so I look for their product. So, in this way, I get to know, every day about some new SaaS product and this is how I learn. And apart from that, you have the Google. So you have everything in your hand. You can just type and can learn about any new product in India or in world.
Right, and I have also made a video that if you wanted to sell SaaS, you have to very much feel connected with that product. So product is very much important. Without connecting with product, you cannot sell that SaaS, right? You have to be very passionate about whatever product you are selling, right? Because you are going to get so many rejections. Now, the thing, like everyone knows, there's so many no in SaaS, right? How you deal with no's? Like, कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि you called someone and is like, "Rak, phone rak." Have you ever feel these things? Like, have you ever experienced these things?
So that is why I mentioned that being a girl is a blessing.
Okay. So no one can act as a babu doll and like, "Rak, phone rak." Okay.
तो इतना ज़्यादा तो नहीं होता है obviously, but नो तो यार रिलेशनशिप में भी सुनना पड़ता है,
Oh, okay.
नो तो काफी जगह सुनना पड़ता है, रिजेक्शन काफी जगह हैंडल करना पड़ता है, कॉलेज से लेकर के नॉर्मल ऑफिस लाइफ में, नॉर्मल डेली लाइफ में भी। सो ऐसा कुछ इतना टिपिकल नहीं है। नो अगर आप सेल्स नहीं भी कर रहे हो, कुछ और रोल में भी हो, तो हो सकता है वहाँ पे भी आपको नो सुनना पड़ रहा है, तो रिजेक्शन को हैंडल करना आना ही चाहिए। हाँ, मैं ये थोड़ा सा बोलूँगी, स्लाइटली सेल्स जॉब में थोड़ा सा स्लाइटली ज़्यादा वो प्रेशर रहता है, बट फिर पे भी उतना ही रहता है।
Okay, now we are talking about the pressure. कुकर में डाल के प्रेशर जैसा होता है वैसा सेल्स में प्रेशर होता है. So like what is pressure for you? Like which kind of pressure you feel?
ओके, सो इट इज एक वो बना ली, एक मिथ हो गया है कि सेल्स जॉब है तो प्रेशर वाली ही होगी, ठीक है। इट इज अबाउट द पीपल यू आर वर्किंग विद। तो सेकंड चीज, सेकंड पी जो मैं बोलूंगी कि किसी भी कंपनी ज्वाइन करने से पहले प्रोडक्ट के बाद देखना वहाँ के पीपल, वहाँ की टीम कैसी है, द टीम यू आर गोइंग टू वर्क विद। I started, my first job, and luckily I got Pratik in my team. He taught me many things. If I say, मैंने जब start किया था तो yeah, you should applaud.
Yeah, yeah.
You should applaud. I'm really saying it from the bottom of my heart. तो मुझे मेल राइटिंग में भी ना, अब कॉलेज से निकल के आए, उतना ऑफिशियल मेल्स और फॉर्मल मेल्स कभी लिखे नहीं। सो I still remember one day he called me after I sent one mail to some client. He called me, यार वो की थी उसमें ना वो ऐसे एडिटिंग थोड़ी सी सही नहीं थी। तो उस दिन तो मैंने ये सोचा, यार इतनी सी एडिटिंग पे ये क्या कॉल करके बता रहा है, बट आफ्टर 1.5 year today I realize it is very much important. अब मैं किसी के ऐसे मेल देखती हूँ ना जिसमें एडिटिंग थोड़ा सा इम्प्रॉपर होता है, फॉन्ट सी तो मुझे इरिटेशन हो जाती है। सो you will learn these things only after joining somewhere. अगर आप सोचोगे कि मैं सब कुछ ज्वाइन करके मैं एक परफेक्ट बन के ही मैं ज्वाइन कर पाऊंगा तभी मुझे जॉब मिलेगी, तो नहीं, you will learn gradually.
That's true. So, like working in a SaaS is very much important, as per a skill also. So, few days back, somewhere I was reading that, coding is not a skill, but SaaS is a skill, right? Selling is a skill, sorry. SaaS sales, something is totally different from normal sales, right? So, what do you think, what is difference between selling a software and selling a commodity, right? Selling a service, what is totally different, which makes special SaaS sales, right?
Customizations. So
Word, yeah.
yeah. So if you are selling, if you're SaaS interviews में, if someone is the interviewer is asking you to sell a pen, so he is asking the wrong question.
Right.
Because you are not going to sell a pen, you are not going to sell a standard product, you are going to solve someone's problem. By automating their operations, by selling some software product. So a SaaS company should always be open for customizations, right? Because आप कस्टमर डिफरेंट है, उसका प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट डिफरेंट होगा, तो इसीलिए आपको प्रोडक्ट भी स्लाइटली डिफरेंट ही देना पड़ेगा। सो या, कस्टमाइजेशन।
That's very impressive. That's very impressive. I like talking to her. Like I can talk to her hours and hours, but I know like you might get bored. So yeah. So on this very good note, I just wanted to ask last question. What is the biggest three learning while working in SaaS sales? Like any kind of learning. Maybe it's about personal, it's about professional, somewhere middle of personal and professional. Anything, any three learnings.
Okay, so first, the very first learning is that now I'm able to speak publicly. That is why I'm here on a public platform. I'm speaking in front of you people. So my communication skills got enhanced, communication skills, presentation skills, and because I was involved in sales, राइट। सो अभी मैं ऐसी हो गई, मेरे को ऐसे नींद से उठा के भी बोलोगे ना, लो इस पर्सन से बात कर लो एंड ही इज एट CXO लेवल, आई कैन टॉक टू हिम और हर। सो आई हैव गेन दैट मच कॉन्फिडेंस, राइट। And the third thing that I am, every day I'm getting to learn, about some new products. So that is, that has become my passion. Now अगर मुझे कोई नए SaaS प्रोडक्ट के बारे में पता नहीं चलता तो मुझे रेस्टिव फील होने लगता है that I am मेरी learning stop हो गई, I want to see something new.
That's nice. So guys, if you like this video, please do comment that you liked it, and don't forget to share with your friends. And if you wanted to learn more, you can contact me. I'm also going to share her LinkedIn account in my description. So if you have query, you can connect her on LinkedIn and talk to her. Maybe you can learn something from her too. I am also learning from her. So yeah, and take care. Bye bye. See you in the next episode.